Welcome. If you're new via here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: live video of police beating man in M0BAY, Rambi gunned down in Bagwalk, Gavin charged, Ganja seized, and more. The police are reporting a 7.4% decline in murders since the start of the year. The latest crime statistics show that 261 people were killed up to Sunday, March 6, when compared to the 282 murders reported for the same corresponding period last year. This continues to downward the trend in murder figures since last month. The latest Jamaica Constabulary Force periodic crime statistics reviews show that the St. James Division leads the island's murder count with 44 cases. This represents a 15.8% increase when compared to the 38 cases reported in the division up to March 6 last year. The St. Catherine North Police Division follows with 28 so far this year, with Westmoreland close behind with 27. However, St. Mary had the highest percent increase in murders with 700% rise. There were 8 murders committed in the parish up to Sunday compared to the 1 for the corresponding period in 2021. Portland is the least murderous parish in Jamaica, with only 3 incidents being reported this year. There were only 2 cases of murders reported the same time last year. Alongside murders, incidents of shootings, robberies, and break-ins are counting to trend downwards, the Jamaica Constabulary Force said. This has resulted in an overall decline of 15.80% in the national crime statistics so far this year. A total of 831 serious and violent crimes were reported up to Sunday when compared to the 987 incidents reported up to March 6 last year. A further breakdown of the crime data shows that there were 193 cases of shooting over the period under review compared to the 245 for the same time period last year, which represents a decrease of 21.20%. So yes, people, them say they must see a decrease, but it not enough. In the meantime, we are going to talk about some more things we keep. Make we get right into it. Police have seized 107 particles of ganja and a twin-engine boat that was loaded following the patrol at a fishing beach in St. Elizabeth on Tuesday. The police said the large quantity of ganja was prepared for export. Police reports are that about 4 a.m., a team was on patrol when they observed men acting suspiciously at the beach. The men reportedly ran from the area and made a good escape. The police seized 16 large bags containing 107 particles of ganja, 7 containers with fluid, and 30 Nicaraguan dollars. A 44-year-old man who was reportedly relieved of a firearm by a 16-year-old boy during an altercation 2 weeks ago has been charged by the police. Gavin from Chisholm Avenue, St. Andrew, is charged with illegal possession of firearm and assault at common law. Skelton and the firearm were handed over to the police following an incident which occurred on Sunday, February 27. Reports are that about 2 p.m. both males had a disagreement. The police reported that Skelton left and returned when he allegedly pointed a firearm at the teen. A struggle ensued during which the teen used a machete to inflict wounds to Skelton and managed to relieve him of the firearm. The police were informed and the weapon, a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 1 cartridge, was handed over to the lawmen, along with the accused. Skelton was treated at a medical facility for his injuries and taken into police custody. Following investigations, he was charged. As a big 44-year-old man, I respect that move the way you make none tall. And anybody who still sit down around on the corner and still say, yeah, them general, them themselves are idiot. How can you and a little 16-year-old boy have a disagreement and you leave and you come back with a pie for the little 16-year-old boy? Then I say, yeah, big old waist man, but I'm going to put more to and talk. It simply means that all they own a son, you wipe off of the map. The little boy could have been a grandson. And you mean if you tell me it's the same thing you would have done if this child was your grandson? If it did happen at the moment and you did have it upon you and things do happen, I probably would have give it the benefit of the doubt and say ignorancy. But I'm tell you something. You see when you go left the scene, go for where you go for and come all the way back, you had enough time to think about what you going to do. before you do it. So you're lucky said little boy never all wipe you off of the map instead. And that's because him himself would have getting a problem for that, you know. Some of you elder who love bully the little pit name too much. Lord them no man. If you know a cuss, if you know a fight, and just make it there. So it never have to read so far. I'm glad that little boy have sense. Disarm you, carry go to the police station and them catch you. Easy 1, 2, 3. But now I said the little boy right, you know, but the elder triple wrong. And I believe him should have know better. But we're moving right along. A man was shot and killed outside a barber shop in Bagwalk, St. Catherine on Sunday night. The deceased has been identified as Samuels Gale, otherwise called Rambi, who lived in High Mountain District in Bagwalk. It is reported that about 7:30 p.m., Gale was standing outside a barber shop along Church Road when he was approached by gunmen who shot him multiple times. His attacker fled the scene. The injured man was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Detectives from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Branch have listed 2 individuals as persons of interest in their investigations of 2 separate gun seizures in St. James. They are Carissa Clark of Paradise Norwood Address and Clayton Clark, otherwise called Clayton, of Montego Bay West Village. Detectives believe that Carissa can assist them in an ongoing investigation in relation to the recovery of 5 firearms and 147 accosted ammunition at the Montego Bay Seaboard warehouse. The guns and ammunition were seized on January 20. Clayton is also being sought to assist detectives in their investigation of another gun seizure at the Montego Bay Seaboard warehouse on February 28. According to detectives, 7 firearms, 6 9mm cartridges, 8 magazines, and firearm accessories were recovered during an inspection by members of the custom agency. The guns and ammunition were found hidden and dismantled inside 3 television sets. Both individuals are being asked to turn themselves in to the nearest police station. So viewers and subscribers, I have received a video which I find it quite disturbing. In the video, there is an altercation between 2 police officers and a man. Now it seems as if the police them stop the man and send him for him papers them. The man will get him papers them and come back to the police officers and show them the papers. After them look on the paper and thing, they allegedly throw the paper on the ground. The part in the video never shows so the police them dash the paper on the ground, but me assume say that them do, and the people them in the background as state say that them do. Further down in the video, you can see the motorist pissed, as in who wouldn't vex. Anybody would have vexed, and it look like say I ask them why you dash my paper on the ground, and right there and then the argument start. The man take up him paper off of the ground and walk off. The police are pulling him and push off the listen to me I say no, a bag of things are going in the video. And for me personally, I don't feel as if it's right. So I want the viewers for go and go watch this video. I will upload it on our Instagram account, and of course I'm showing like a sneak peek in the very beginning of this video. I want to hear what are your thoughts, because some of them police are really take things for granted, you know. They might use the uniform and I do too much things. But viewers and subscribers, I'm gonna leave it right this way, you know, and until you go and go watch the video and make me hear what phone thoughts. So in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. I'm out, and stay blessed and stay safe.